Unlike the typical daycare or community center, AA Recreation and Family Center will allow parents a chance to spend significant time with their children in order to bond properly with them, relate to them, and most importantly, understand them. Children develop differently depending on their age group. However, I would also address those who have developmental issues because in my facility, I offer a stimulating environment that would help each child with their physical, cognitive, emotional, and social development, and also educate the parents who love them. Infant's room. Newborns show certain innate physical reflexes and their senses are already functioning, like they can hear, feel, and see. So from the day babies are born, they start interacting with the environment, and we need to help them in every way. This class has many activities to enhance the infant's physical and cognitive skills, such as moving the infant's body parts so they can become aware of both sides of his or her body, which is helpful to the development. The second class are taught is safety, because nothing is more important than the safety of children. Safety precautions such as educating parents on how to properly mix baby formula and knowing when it's too hot to give to the infant, as well as how long open formula can stay out in room temperature before going bad. Parents are also taught the proper time to give infant baby food and what kind. Parents are taught health and safety to ensure the health and the well-being of the infant. For example, the proper car seat for their age to ensure their safety while riding in the car. Toddler's room. The first scheduled class is safety and responsibility. The toddler will learn by conditioning. By using pictures, a toddler is taught what would happen if they go near stairs without an adult, especially going down if a gate isn't present. They will be taught not to run with objects in their hands, like pencils, or pick up anything that could be harmful, like knives. The second scheduled class will implement what was taught in the first class, social and emotional areas of development, because toddlers want to be more independent and do things without help, like going to the bathroom. At this age, toddlers also start to show personality traits. This class helps family and parents understand that at this age, children are learning many things, especially about themselves. Children are curious at this age, and at this age it is up to us to teach them mainly what's right and what's wrong. Early childhood room. At this age, children should be able to socialize with a broader range of people, and they should understand how to share and play well with other children. Their hands and finger skills should be at level, which means, for example, they should be able to hold a pencil in a mature grip using preferred hands, left or right. In this class, it will continue to concentrate on physical development, like improving walking, running, and climbing skills, and using a bicycle with training wheels, but the main focus is behavior. The activities will enhance physical, cognitive, or social emotional development because children at this age love doing activities. They also love competition, which would allow them to get better at skills. The second scheduled class will focus on helping with increasing skills in various areas, like asking complex questions, improving drawing skills, and learning to write some numbers and letters, as well as encouraging them to explore, experiment, and try new things while writing, drawing, etc. Preschoolers begin to represent the world through mental structures and symbols like make-believe play and language. Children at this stage begin to use words, images, and objects to represent ideals that are not present. Middle to late childhood room. At this point in the child's life, they have already been in school, some for some years now, so the focus on the first scheduled class will be helping with any homework assignment each child might have problems with. The ideal is not so much to help them with homework, but to allow them with help to figure it out on their own using logic and other cognitive skills. The second class will be fun and recreation, because all kids deserve to have fun and a safe place to play, to relieve the stress of school, and occasionally their parents. That will keep them from getting into trouble with the law by doing mischievous things. This class will consist of games, music, and fine arts. These activities will enhance each child with a physical, cognitive, or a social emotional development, because as they learn watching others, it will allow them to use every aspect of their body, legs, arms, head, and socialize at the same time. Adolescence room. This is a time in a child's life when any and everything goes wrong. Parents don't understand them, and their peers are a bad influence. In this first scheduled class, adolescents will get the opportunity to talk about things they think they can't talk to their parents about. With parents' permission, counselors will get the best advice possible depending on their situation. and if the counselors aren't able to help, referrals to seek professional help will be offered. Adolescence coincides with the dramatic physical changes that mark puberty. Depending on how the changes are measured, an average puberty begins at age 10 for girls and 12 for boys. This class focuses on social emotional development because it's a group setting, allow for adolescents to talk out their problems and concerns among their peers as well as counselors. This class would address every aspect of certain roles they play in adolescents' lives, like family and parenting, because at this age they think their parents don't understand them. They fail to understand most parents been in their shoes. The second scheduled class would be an activity room, much like the middle-late childhood room, with the exception of boxing gloves, which would allow the adolescent to punch a bag in order to get out frustration, so they won't be easily influenced to do drugs or drink alcohol because of the stress teenagers seem to have because they just don't understand life. Piaget believed that intellectual development is organized in stages that are predetermined by biology. One stage prepares children to enter the next, but predetermined maturation rather than specific learning tasks is the key to advancing development. As you can see, this isn't a typical community center. It's a family center designated to have children and family with different stages of a child's development, included but not limited to physical, cognitive, emotional, and social development. We are here to help when no one else will.